Now that those dangerous wildfires blazing out west, firefighters are trying to gain ground and contain the hundreds of fires burning before the biggest Santa Ana wind event of the year moves in. Our chief national correspondent, Matt Gutman, is in Los Angeles with the very latest. Good morning, Matt.
Hey, good morning, Michael. It's hard to imagine, but this house has been on fire for over 24 hours. You can see the firefighters trying to punch holes inside the house to get water in there. You can see that it's already starting to collapse. And of course, this is Halloween. You can see the decorations out. All of that stuff is fuel. Now, firefighters managed to save most of this neighborhood, but I want to give you a sense of the scale of the destruction here in this part of Brentwood. You can see firefighters in there. They're actually still working to put out a hot spot inside. And I want to give you a sense of how hot this fire burned here. Nothing left of this house except for the stone walls surrounding the house. Now, the fire has laid down overnight but there is a lot of work left to be done.
Overnight, firefighters battling fatigue and those hot spots.
They had to make some tough decisions on which houses they were able to protect.
25,000 Los Angeles residents under evacuation orders, some given as little as 15 minutes to leave their homes.
It was a neighbor who rang the doorbell and said, "We got to evacuate. We got to get out right this minute."
LA's Mayor Eric Garcetti telling us.
These are some of the largest and most spaced out homes in LA, but the canyons that are in between, those are the ones that are really intense.
The Getty fire started near the famed museum, right off the normally crammed 405 freeway, then racing toward some of the most expensive real estate in the country. With the fire clawing uphill, the sky glowing that eerie orange. Living in one of the hardest hit streets, LeBron James, who tweeted that he and his family were evacuated in the middle of the night. Arnold Schwarzenegger also getting out, tweeting that the firefighters are the true action heroes. Mount St. Mary's University, an island in a sea of fire. Students ferried to safety in ambulances, soon reuniting with their parents.
Well, it was pretty scary. I mean, 2:30 in the morning, you don't expect a phone call from your daughter at school.
We accompanied those exhausted crews to remote fire lines in what now looks like a moonscape around Brentwood. Relief coming from above.
They're pounding this fire from the air and on the ground. They have these firefighters here trying to cut lines because this part of Los Angeles is so incredibly remote.
In Northern California, fire crews gaining some ground on the massive Kincaid fire, up to 15% containment now.
Go, 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 go!
And we're seeing dramatic new images this morning of another fire just outside Sacramento. Good Samaritan helping cars escape.
Slow, 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 slow.
Directing vehicles through this torn open fence. Those cars escaping from the highway, driven through the separated fence onto a dirt field, fleeing as the flames burn behind them.
I just spoke to the commissioner here who said that over the next 12 to 18 hours, the worst winds, not this year, but of the past couple of years are expected. He said there is a real potential for disaster here in Los Angeles. That's the reason that those 25,000 people are going to remain evacuated. Cecilia.
So tough to hear. Okay, Matt, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.